Hello everyone. Today let's take a look at XLV sector, and my focus will be to understand what the healthcare sector is doing and has been done in the last couple of weeks or this year, and then how can uh, analyze this XLV sector so that we can understand if it is ready for a good long in the coming days or coming weeks or not, or we can also identify if we can open up a small term swing position for XLV or not. At the same time, I would also like to analyze a couple of stocks in XLV, not a lot of them, but bunch of big companies in XLV, which is big market cap companies, which are like some UNH, Moderna, or Biogen, or all these companies we can analyze today and find out if any of these company could be a good setting up for a good long or a good short position in coming weeks, or at least for this coming trading week. All right, so let's start with XLV itself. So first, I would like to see XLV on maximum daily range, where I would like to see if we can find some good trend line, or if XLV itself is on some sort of support level or resistance level, so that we can see if we can find a potential long and short for that. So first thing I would like to plot is the fib level for XLV, where I'll go and find a bottom somewhere around the COVID lows and take it to the December or like a March highs. And clearly these XLV made a double top in March, and it was making divergence on RSI for quite some time, and eventually it sold off from 143 from March highs, and since then it's been finding support somewhere around 127, which is also 23% fib level for XLV from COVID lows. So it does seem like this is a strong support level for XLV. Anytime price comes here, it bounces, I'll say 6 to 7%. Probably this is like 14-15%. There's just like a 14-15% bounce from here. Couple of more 6-7%, then 6-7%. So it does have finding some resistance around 134, 135 area. So overall, I'll say that price is in the channel between 125 and 135, and as if now it came back in this demand zone one more time, and it does seem like price found some balance here where it's getting rejected from this demand zone, so it does find some support here. So it does look like for coming week, XLV is in could be a good long. Some of the stock in XLV could be a good long. And also I'm also noticing that there is a small trend line. There is a enough touch point, I would say like 3 touch point, perhaps good enough to say that this could be a potential a resistance level. And let's see if I can, yeah. So there is a support support level here as well, and if I readjust somewhere here, remove this one, it does seem like it came back and retest this trend line. So overall, if I can see that price is consolidating in this triangle. Let me go back and open up the weekly so that it will be easier to see here. So it seems like price is consolidating here, and so this could be an explosive move if it breaks above or breaks down from this level. If it breaks above, then perhaps The next resistance could be 142. The first will be 135, of course, but 142 could be ultimate resistance. If it breaks down, then perhaps it can find support around $116. Let me see if I can find resistance somewhere. It does look like forming a channel. Yeah, let me adjust this to it does look like it can do this. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, it does look like it can keep going in this rising triangle. If it breaks above this trend line and breaks this 135 resistance, it can go further up. So as of now, looking at this, I do expect the price to go up from here because it's in the support region, but this we have to find out in next week's session. And yeah, so I would like to go long here in XLV perhaps for 130, and then if the price action start breaking above this trend line, then 135 could be a good resistance, and then further to 142. So if I add the simple moving averages, let me see how it looks like. Yeah, it does. All the moving averages are quite flat, and it seems like there is no trend apart from just going sideways in XLV for quite some time. On weekly, it did show some rejection from 50-day moving average. So this pink line, or like a light pink line, is the 50 moving average. It seems like it sold off from there, and this purple line is 100 MA and found some support on this trend line. So it does seem like there could be a potential long in XLV. If I take a look on smaller time frame, what happened in the last 90 days or something. So if I see here, it seems like price was making lower highs. Okay, so I can see some bouncing on this, making like a W pattern, and then it just rallied here. Very interesting. And it just rallied there, and then it sold off on Tuesday, and then again it's forming small term double bottom here, and if it breaks above this 128.71, this can potentially go up and test this trend line one more time, and perhaps break this trend line one more time. And if it breaks down below 126, then it can potentially fall further to 125, retest this, perhaps this support region or demand zone. So it seems like, as if now, if I see XLV, it does look like we can try to find some stocks with potential longs in healthcare.